Kelsey Fabian is checking out a popular holiday attraction in Bucks County. Hey, Kelsey.
Good morning, Amanda. Yeah, take a look. Do these doors look fit for a castle? That's because we are in one this morning, and I promise you don't have to travel too far outside of Philadelphia to find it. Stay with us.
Christmas in a castle. Well, sounds like a Hallmark movie, but it's an experience that awaits you just 15 miles outside of Philadelphia.
The Glencairn Museum is Montgomery County's very own castle, and it's decked out for the holiday season. PHL 17's Kelsey Fabian joins us now live from the castle. Hey, Princess Kelsey.
I know, I am like a princess this morning, coming to you live from inside a castle. Can you guys believe this? This is the Glencairn Museum, and take a look. This is in Montgomery County. Unbelievable. And people actually used to live here, which I'm even more mind blown by. But it's very beautiful. We want to learn all about it because it really comes alive during the holiday season. We've got Leah Smith with us this morning. She's going to tell us all about it. So first off, where are we? What is this place? Why does it exist?
So we're in Glencairn Museum in Bernathen, Pennsylvania, and we're standing in what was the family home of Raymond and Mildred Pitcairn. They lived here from 1939 to 1979. It was a single family residence.
That is unbelievable. But now it is a gorgeous museum that people can come and enjoy. And if they come here and they've never been, what can they expect to find?
Oh, wonderful. This time of year is very exciting. So we have the World Nativities exhibition throughout the first floor, 60 nativities crafted from around the world that people can come and see in the afternoons. And then we also have a Christmas in the Castle tour where you can tour the building, go to the tower, the family bedroom, see the chapel, and see beautiful memorabilia and art from the Middle Ages.
I love that it's called Christmas in the Castle. I had never been here until this morning, and as soon as we pulled up, I said to our photographer, oh my gosh, it's really a castle. You would think you'd been transported to Europe, but you're in Montgomery County.
Yeah, one of our taglines is Europe in the backyard of Philadelphia.
Yes, it's so true. It's a great tagline.
Yeah, Raymond Pitcairn collected medieval art, and he wanted to build a home that was appropriate to showcase his 12th century French sculpture and stained glass. And out of his mind came this beautiful home.
And he sure created something beautiful, that's for sure. But nativity scenes, it's one of the things you are most known for during the holiday season here at the museum. So tell us a little bit about how this tradition started.
Well, yeah, as you can tell from the architecture of the museum, Raymond Pitcairn was enthralled with the art of the Middle Ages. He was a Christian himself, and so his home was filled with Christian art. There's aspects of this castle that look like a medieval church. So the family was Christian. Christmas was a big deal for them, and we're standing in front of 3 scenes of the Christmas story that was the family's nativity, and this was a huge part of their Christmas celebrations. Raymond Pitcairn had the craftsmen who worked for him create these 3 scenes. The family tradition was on Christmas morning, these curtains would be closed. And when the children came down on Christmas Day, they could open the curtains, revealing these amazing scenes.
Oh, I love it. So if people want to come visit, where can they go for more information? And what do you have happening right now for the holidays for them to take part in?
Right, so people can go to our website, which is easy, glencairnmuseum.org. And then when you go there, it says book your visit. There's a little tab. You can click on it. We're open between noon and 4:30 daily. We'll be closed the 24th, 25th, and 26th. But then we're actually open through January 30th. So if people have a busy holiday season and need to wait until after the holidays to visit, we're open through the end of January.
Love it. And if you want to come see the nativity scenes, it's a self-guided tour, correct?
Right. The nativity scenes are self-guided on the first floor. There will be hosts here to answer your questions. And one thing we do with the scenes is we have labels that tell you a lot about the artist who made the scene, how it reflects the country, where it comes from, and other information.
Great. So Nick and Amanda, we're going to stay inside this castle this morning because why would we leave if we're in a castle? But we're going to check out, we're going to do a deep dive into the nativity scenes because they are global. They're from all over the world, and that's what that room that we were just in is mainly filled with. So we're going to do a deep dive into that around 7:45.
Awesome place. What a setting.
Yeah, awesome, Kelsey. Thank you.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to leave. I'm just going to live here now. This is my home now.
There you go.
Coming up for you this morning, Kelsey Fabian is really in the holiday spirit today. Hey, Kelsey.
That's right, Amanda. If I told you you could celebrate Christmas in a castle in Montgomery County, would you believe me? Well, take a look behind me. Now you have to believe me because you are seeing the castle. We'll go inside coming up.
All right, switching gears now. For many, a nativity scene is a very important part of Christmas decor.
And in Montgomery County, there is a museum that has a large display of them from all around the globe. PHL 17's Kelsey Fabian is checking out the display this morning. She joins us from a museum with more. Thanks, Kelsey.
Yes, I am at the Glencairn Museum, Nick and Amanda. It's in Breen, Athens, so not that far outside of the city. And yes, nativity scenes during the holidays are what they're known for. But before we dive into that, take a look now that the sun is up at these stained glass windows. We're not inside a church, we're inside a castle, but it certainly feels church-like with this beautiful stained glass. But we want to learn more about the nativity scenes here because there's such a big collection of them. And as we said, they're from all over the world. We've got Leah Smith with us this morning, and she's going to tell us about them. So Leah, how many nativity scenes are here at the museum?
This year we have 60 nativity scenes on display. Many of them are from the permanent collection and others are borrowed this year, so it changes every year.
So it's not the same every year. So if you came last year, you still want to come this year because it's different.
Yep, we do have some favorites that are out every year, but many of them are different from year to year.
And the one we're looking at now, would this be considered a favorite? It seems very elaborate.
Yes, this is a favorite. This is an Italian presepio with over 100 figures. It was donated by Marcia Evans, and it was her sister Elizabeth Evans who, over decades visiting to Italy, amassed this amazing scene.
Wow, yeah, I could see why people would come here to see this. It's gorgeous.
Yeah.
And it's so intricate, so much detail in it.
Yeah.
But as we said, they're from all over the world, so we want to move this way because you have some over here as well. So tell us, what part of the world do these nativity scenes come from?
So here we have nativity scenes from 3 different continents, Asia, Africa, and South America. So this scene focuses on the variety of how people around the world took this universal story of the birth of a baby, specifically the birth of Jesus, and took their own regional and cultural sensibilities to tell the story, keeping the themes of the story there, but changing the details, changing the raw materials.
Yeah, so amazing. And how long has the nativity scene display been happening here during the holiday season at the museum?
I want to say we've been doing this since 2004, but it might be 2009.
So regardless, I'm sure this is a tradition for a lot of families to come and see it every year.
Yes, there are many people who come. We open the day after Thanksgiving, and they come every year. And then also the week between Christmas and New Year's is very popular because family are in town.
And so the family that originally lived here, why were nativity scenes so popular for them? Why was it a tradition that they wanted to include in their household that now has become an entire exhibit?
They wanted to keep the focus on the birth of Jesus. That's what's being celebrated at Christmas. That's the source of Christianity, is God becoming human in the form of Jesus. And this scene with the baby Lord and Mary and Joseph really puts the focus on his birth and that wonderful miracle.
So if people want to come and check it out, where can they get tickets?
They can get tickets on our website, glencairnmuseum.org. There's a Visit Us tab that they can click on. We're open daily from noon to 4:30. They can come for the World Nativities or the Christmas in the Castle tour.
Awesome. And Christmas in the Castle tour is what we're going to be talking about coming up at 8:30, Nick and Amanda. So we're actually, even though we've been showing you this gorgeous room, we're going to head to one of the original bedrooms of the house. We're even also going to go to the tower at one point. It's really gorgeous. You're going to love it. So we're going to see how the family celebrated Christmas, not just look at the nativity scene. So we're going to see what it was like to actually live here, which I'm mind blown by that. I can't believe this was someone's house.
Such a unique spot. Just stunning.
Yeah.
Kelsey, thank you so much.
Absolutely. All right, coming up for you this morning, Kelsey Fabian is really in the holiday spirit. Hey, Kelsey.
Good morning, Amanda. Yes, this morning I am queen of the castle, and you can celebrate Christmas at this castle. And guess what? It's not that far from Philadelphia. Take a look. What's that off there? That is the Philadelphia skyline. Coming up, we're going inside to show you how they celebrate Christmas.
Christmas Christmas in a castle. It sounds like a Lifetime movie, but it's something you can experience just 15 miles outside of Philadelphia.
Yeah, the Glencairn Museum in Montgomery County's very own castle. It's decked out for the holiday season. PHL 17's Kelsey Fabian joins us now with more. Hi, Kelsey.
Good morning, Nick and Amanda. Yes, we were in that tease at the top of the tower of the castle. Now we've moved inside so you can see what Christmas is like inside the castle. It is a tour they offer here at the Glencairn Museum. This morning, I'm considering myself the queen of this castle. Unfortunately, left my crown at home, but we want to learn all about the tours that they're offering this holiday season. So we've got Leah Smith in here, and she is telling us all about it. So, Leah, I imagine this was the master bedroom.
Yes, this was the bedroom of Raymond and Mildred Pitcairn. It's very much like it was when it was a home, but of course we brought in a few items that we can narrate the story of what Christmas was like.
And when this castle was built, it was built actually not that long ago. I think when you think of castles, you think of the 1600s, 1500s, I don't know, a long, long time ago, but it's not that old.
It isn't. It looks like a medieval castle, but it was built between 1928 and 1939, and it was their home till 1979.
So the furniture in this room, is it original to the family?
Yes, beautifully made by the craftsmen. We see the beautiful bed carved by an artist named Frank Jeck, and also the crib in the corner made by the same artist.
And this red dress that we just showed on camera, why is that in here?
Oh, Mrs. Pitcairn wore this beautiful red velvet dress every Christmas. In fact, it was so popular over their decades-long marriage, she had to have a second one made because the first one, it's made out of silk velvet and it wore out. So this is the second one that she had made.
It's a beautiful Christmas dress.
Yeah.
And this isn't the only part of the tour for Christmas at the castle that you get. You also get to be in here. This is the library, am I correct?
That's correct. We're walking into the library. Both the main bedroom and the library are included on the guided tour. And here in the library, we have these wonderful table decorations that were part of the Christmas celebration on their holiday table. All these beautiful items.
And if people come here to do the tour, how long does it take?
The tour is 45 minutes to an hour. It includes the tower that everyone saw you in a few minutes ago, the family chapel with beautiful stained glass windows and mosaic, also the bedroom here, the library here, and other stops showing some of the medieval art that's in the building.
And then when you're done with the tour, can you spend time in the great room looking at all the nativity scenes?
Yes, when you schedule a tour, you can also schedule it to coincide with the World Nativities that's included with your tour admission. And special this year, we also have the tour offered in January. We're going to have it with live translation in Chinese and Spanish.
Oh, fabulous. Yeah, it's so beautiful here. I had never been to the Glencairn Museum. I'm so happy I came because it is gorgeous, and it's just so crazy that this is in Montgomery County. It's in Brynathan. It just looks like somewhere in Europe that you should be.
Yep, you'll get that feeling. You don't have to go far from home to feel like you're in Europe. You can visit Glencairn Museum. Cairnwood Estate, our neighbor, also has wonderful holiday things like a tea and a tour, and the Brynathan Cathedral with its beautiful architecture.
Yes, I would highly recommend it, and even just to go to the top of the tower to see the Philadelphia skyline from the castle. Amazing. So what's the website if people want to buy tickets?
The website is glencairnmuseum.org, all one word.
And how long are your holiday tours and nativity scene going to be taking place here?
We're running through January 30th. So if people don't have time, as they're building up to the holiday season, they can extend the season through January.
And the holiday season can go on as long as you want it to, right?
Yes,
So if
it
you want to
can.
celebrate on January 29th, you can do that.
Yes, you
awesome.
can.
All right,
Yeah.
well, thank you so much, Leah. This has been a fabulous morning. Nick and Amanda, I am going to send it back to you. I think I have to leave my castle now, but it's been lovely being queen for a day.
The time has come. But what an interesting and unique place.
Yeah, very cool. Thanks for showing us, Kelsey.
Yes. And